Hello there, and welcome back to my blind playthrough of Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin Edition. Last time I had a bit of a mishap thanks to me forgetting to record my commentary for like 90% of the video. That's fine. This time I've double checked to make sure I'm actually doing that, and hopefully I won't make that mistake in the future. For now right now I'm gonna level up. I actually popped a soul item so I would have enough souls to get my dex to 26, and with that I will be able to use the Twin Blade, which is the weapon I have decided on using, at least for this series of episodes. Don't know if I'll continue using it in the long run. I might. The Twin Blade is a pretty fun weapon. First, let's get it upgraded. Run out of souls already. That's right, upgrading is fairly expensive in this game. Let's pop all of these. Nope. Keep trying to select multiple, but I keep screwing that up. There we go. That might be a bit overkill, but whatever. I can use them to purchase some life gems or something if I have extra. And I'm tempted to actually use the chunks here just because the Twin Blade is a pretty weak weapon overall, so that would quite help, but I'll keep it to +6 for now. And so that has a total of 203 attack rating, so we'll see how that ends up working out. Since I got excess souls, yeah, let's go buy some life gems. Because I think I'm running out of those. Yep. Not really running out, but I certainly could use more. And some more throwing knives, why not? I haven't been using them too much, but since I just upped my dex a bunch, they should be doing pretty good damage, at least as far as throwable consumables go. And now I gotta think on what I want to do. Probably should have done that before starting this episode. Kind of feel like going to the Iron Keep. Actually, you know what? No, let's do the pit. All the areas along this path, because that's somewhat shorter and I want to get that cleared out of the way. So let's see if I can actually, if I have enough HP to survive. I do have the cat ring on, but I might have too high of an equip load. We'll see after I make this drop. This is one of the longest ones you have to make. Okay, good, as long as I heal up to full in between the long drops, I should be fine. Actually, before I forget, let me check. Okay, yeah, I don't have any Estus upgrade items. I do have this, though. I should probably go free straight at some point. Maybe I'll do that after I get to the next bonfire, I'm not sure. Okay, so let me think of how this goes. I do want to make it to that platform at least, so let's... Alright, now I have a choice. I can drop down, like, along this way and go down to the, yeah, go down to the gutter directly. Or I could drop down there and go through, the rat burrow area, whatever the hell it's called. And I think actually that's what I'll do, because I want to do all the areas along this path. Yeah, police siren's probably gonna show up in the audio commentary, which is unfortunate. If I actually recorded it separately, I could probably edit that out, but if I did record them separately, it'd probably take a lot longer to get these episodes... Jeez, what's going on? Probably take a lot longer to get these episodes out, just because that's a lot more editing work, and I'm kinda lazy. And let's see if I end up getting summoned by any rat bros in here. I hope I do. That's always quite fun. Okay, yeah, this seems to be doing pretty good. Oop, oh! I'm getting ambushed here. yeah, you can either like fight the rapper or you can just run past them, and as long as you can like get a good distance ahead of them, they just can't catch up, and you basically won it. Which is nice if they're like have a real cheesy build or overpowered gear for this point. You can just nullify that advantage they have by just running past, not fighting them. Okay, let's heal up because getting a bit low on HP. Oh, where you going, rat? I'm not over there. Let's treat him back far enough away that his frame rate has dropped. It always looks so awkward, and it's weird because I never noticed that the enemy models like they have less frames in the animation if they're a long enough distance away. It's been true in all the games, I believe, but I never actually noticed it until the third DLC for this game, mainly with the porcupine enemies. Like, it's really obvious with them. And now that I have noticed it, I can't unsee it. It's kind of weird how I actually never noticed it before that point. Okay, let's see what's over here. Just some homeward bones, which... Geez, something serious must have happened. That's like the first two police cars and now an ambulance. Hopefully that's all there is. I just realized I haven't been invaded yet. That's interesting. Normally, Roy will invade you, but it seems that they removed him? Because I am human and I'm not in the Rapro Covenant, which should be the only thing to stop him if I remember correctly. Maybe he only invades if you're offline? I don't quite remember. I probably don't need to kill these rats, but I might as well. I might actually try going offline and see if I can get Roy to invade me. Because I do want to fight him since he has a chance to drop the invisible Awesome, I think. Although then again, I can just get a set from whatever his name is, Modrin or something. It's been ages since I've talked to him. The guy who sells armor and Majul, I can get it from him if I need to get him to a certain state and then talk to him with 0 souls if I remember correctly. So I suppose I don't really need to fight Roy. He's mainly just useful if you want to get what is it, Awe Stones to level up in the Covenant of Champions. Which I might end up doing, since this is a quality character, the Vanquish's Seal would be quite good, but if I do end up doing that, that'll be off-screen, of course. Because it's kind of a pain in the ass. Okay, let's see what I have equipped. Yeah, I don't know which buff would be the best. Let's just go with Lightning, because it looks cool. I'll save that for when the big rat actually drops down, so I can take him out as quickly as possible. One thing that's a bit unfortunate about this version is that it seems that they haven't changed the bosses at all, which is kind of a shame given how much they've altered the regular levels. Like, just a random example that I think I mentioned when I fought him, the Flexile Sentry, I was disappointed that he didn't have Suspicious Shadows with him in New Game. I mean, I guess they gotta save something for New Game Plus for it to be different. But and it would have been cool if that had been the case, since they added the shadows into the regular level. Be careful there. I'm at a high. I have enough HP that these guys aren't too much of a threat. But if I get too overconfident, that could lead to me dying. That's one of the nice things about these games. Also, these statues are annoying. They keep blocking my shots. Or hits rather. Okay, there we go. Got the Papa Rat down. Papa Rat with the mohawk. And there he is. Sometimes he's a bit tough to find, but that was easy. I just gotta spam him to death. A lot of these hits aren't actually no, never mind. They're hitting. They're pretty much all hitting. I thought I was missing with the hits, but nope. Alright, once more. Come on. Oop. See, that's what I mean. They're not too dangerous, but I got overconfident. I should have got out of there and waited for my stamina to recover. I feel like I could probably blame that on Bloodborne, which has generally faster stamina regen, I think, but nah, that's all my fault. And I also got cursed, too, which is unfortunate. I suppose it doesn't matter too much. I was going to use a human effigy regardless. So it doesn't matter if I'm slightly hollow or very hollow in that case. Okay, let's do take two. Let's slot in another weapon buff. And this time not die horribly. Let's see if the one-handed does any better against these guys. Yeah, it only takes... that second hit did less than half his health. I guess the first hit was a counter hit. Still, it seems like the one-handed ones... Yeah, they seem like they might be a bit better. Okay, let's... Oh my god, I am doing terrible. In fairness, the weapon I'm using isn't terribly good, but... I don't think when I sat down to record these episodes that I actually expected to die to this guy. It's a pretty easy boss. Let's actually switch over to the rapier then. I think that'll be a bit better weapon given the arena here. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. That's working a lot better. Oh my god, stop it. Alright, let's two-hand it, so that way even if I don't get counter hits, I'll probably still two-shot him. And I can one-shot him if I get a counter two-hand of that too, which is nice. 380 damage. The reason why this weapon is used by speedrunners. At least it was last time I checked, perhaps that's changed. Yep, camera. Okay, well, lock-on is not helping me here. I guess I'll just go free aim. Which is a bit of a risky proposition using a very, like, narrow weapon like a rapier, but eh. Okay, there we go, I got him down. It probably dropped over at the same spots. Let's get my weapon buff. Alright, it's applied, and now I'm just gonna bum mush him. Oh yeah, look at that damage difference. This is... Yep, changing weapon, using a better weapon made that fight a lot, go a lot more smoothly. Let's actually sit down at that bonfire so I get my durability recovered, and also I can, full health and full Estus. Not that the area in between this and the next bonfire is all that big, but just to be safe. Alright, so let's go talk to the Rat King. I'm not sure if I should join his covenant or not.
Leave this place, human. We have no time for thy kind. Humans bring nothing but filth.
I'm actually gonna listen to his dialogue because of his really cool voice.
Is that a rat tail, human? Thou'st one of mine rat burrows conquered. This will not go unnoticed. Rejoice, for the right to serve me is now thine. Since thou'rt human still, permit me ask, wilt thou thy human soul surrender and pledge thyself to me? Swearest thou by the sweet-tempered sludge that laps at our...
I like how he says that will not go unnoticed, which suggests he's gonna be pissed, but then he's like, oh no, that's actually a compliment. He's impressed that you managed to kill one of his, like, bleeding members or whatever. And yeah, I think I will join. I can always rejoin the Bell Covenant when I get to Belfry Soul.
Thou hast the eyes of one who perceiveth true beauty. Human, thou mayst serve. Take this ring. It was forged by a human who was once among us.
Yeah, joining was actually definitely worthwhile just for the ring I get.
The ring draws to thee those who would defile our burrow. Wear the ring whenever thou'rt near, and destroy those who would dare provoke our ire. I will grant unto thee all thou shouldst so desire. I prithee serve with a true rat's honor.
As I was going to say, the Rat Covenant ring is nice because it gives you an extra 50 or so poison damage, which if you're using a poison weapon is invaluable. Especially for PvP, you can hit, like, poison people in only a few hits, which is really helpful. I don't think he has anything particularly useful for me at this point. Yeah. Nothing really useful. What if they changed Corrosive Urns to actually do a decent amount of durability damage? Probably not, given how they nerfed them early on, making them kind of like worthless. Doesn't seem like the kind of thing they don't want to fall too far. Doesn't seem like the kind of thing they'd patch, but I could be wrong. Suppose I could go look that up later. Okay, so this part, if I remember right, that item over there ought to be the sacred chime shield, the chime and a shield. But if I jump to that, I can't actually get to the bridge, which means I can't get to the crystal lizard, who should be right there. And I do want to get him because he drops some good upgrade materials, including a Dark Knight stone, I believe. That's useful. Well, it could be useful for me. Let's actually get my throwing knives out for if he runs away, and I want him to run up there as opposed to off into the pit there, which would make him harder to kill. Alright, let's try throwing knife. Oh, damn it. Oh, I got it. Yeah, I've lost this. Ugh, I forgot how fast they are in this game. Like, they are ridiculously speedy. I definitely prefer the scurrying nightmares in Bloodborne, which are actually, like, easy to get as long as there aren't enemies around. And you can respawn them just by quitting and reloading, whereas here, you have to rest at a bonfire. I'll probably come back for that crystal lizard later. Oh. Need to take out these guys quick, otherwise they can possibly surprise you and overwhelm you. Also just take them out with a single throwing knife, which is nice. Now come on, where are the rest? There should be more. Or not. Okay, it seems they got rid of some of the... There used to be a couple more exploding mummies, but it seems they got rid of them in favor for what appears to be a cyan knight, so that's interesting. Let's see if I can parry this guy. Oh. There we go. And pretty good damage, I guess. And let's just finish him off once he eventually gets up. Alright, he doesn't drop anything, that's unfortunate. Oh, that's interesting. If I remember right, mimics have locks on them, so this shouldn't be one. Let's just test it just in case. But yeah, that's interesting. There used to be just an item here, which was Great Heal, and now they replaced it with a chest. With a Sublime Bone Dust. Interesting. That makes me wonder where they moved Great Heal then. Because if I remember correctly, I think the only place you can get it is from here. I could be wrong. Yeah, it's interesting. I do want to know where they moved Great Heal to, because I do, at some point, plan on making a Faith character on this version for PvP. And Great Heal is invaluable if you can actually use it for healing during invasions. It's kind of unfortunate that they moved it, because that was a pretty easy spot to get to it. Like, you could just, as soon as you get the Silver Cat ring, or if you have enough HP with a low enough equip load, you can just drop down there and run to it. And I think I should just be able to drop down here and I'll be safe. Yep. Not much damage, especially if you have the Silver Cat ring. And this should be a Sinister token, or Token of Spite, rather. I think I said Sinister because that's the adjective you've used to describe invasion-related things in Bloodborne. And it's pretty similar to Spite, so that's why I got that confused. But yeah, the gutter is as dark as ever. Might even be a bit more dark than the original version, I'm not sure. Yeah, even in the original version, this was an area where you really want a torch. Because otherwise it can be really hard to see things. Plus, if you light all the torches in the area, it actually ends up looking pretty cool. What? Okay. Yeah, had that weird animation thing happen where you try to move and you just stand still. That can happen in Bloodborne 2. And I think maybe the previous games as well. It's an odd animation bug. Huh. He seems to be like praying to it. Oh. That's his purpose, to distract you from this guy. Alright, they definitely weren't hollows here in the original version, so they added those. And I don't remember any of them praying like this, so that might have been something they added as well. And let's light this torch. Not sure if I should drop down here. I think it ends up... Oh, another hollow. I think it ends up leading back to this area. So that is probably something I should do. I'll check over to this part first and then head down there. Okay, yeah, there used to be a dog here, but it seems they removed him. So they removed the dog and replaced him with a bunch of hollows. That's interesting. I'm not really complaining. The dog enemies aren't terribly interesting to fight. And actually kind of annoying to fight if you get one on, like, those bridges there. Because they attack, like, in the front direction, like, pretty fast, and they do quite a bit of damage. So you want to try to hit them from the sides, but you can't really do that if they're on a narrow bridge. And I also see that certain specific hollows do an absurd amount of damage with their attacks. That was half my health, which is, even though that was probably a counter hit, that's still a bit much. And it's only like a specific type of hollow too. Okay, I think that's the way forward. Let's just check over here first. Yep, nowhere else I can jump to. This is also interesting because I know for a fact there were not this many torches here before. And they're arranged in a circle, which suggests to me that they might have some purpose, like if I light them all, something will happen maybe? Alternatively, they could just be here as a means of, like, showing how the hollows, in some ways, like, worshipping them, like, worshipping the light, arranging them in a, like, circle like this, which is, like, sort of, has religious connotations. Yeah, that's interesting. And if I remember right, this is the locked door, yep, behind which the Havel's armor is. Yep, it's locked. So I want to come back here later, I guess, just to get that. Even though I'm not a big fan of Havel's armor, I might as well have it. The gauntlets actually, the gauntlets actually look quite nice with a medium or heavy armor. Or if you're just going like mostly naked, with like the Cestus, or especially Vanquish's seal, like having these big metal gloves on your hand, it looks really cool. So the gloves are very much worthwhile, the rest not so much. Let's see, I can drop down there, I can drop down here, and then I think I can, yeah, jump over to there. So let's do that. No enemies. Okay, if I remember right... Oh, that's interesting. They added corrosive pots. Those were not there before. But assuming they haven't changed, this item drop should be the Dark Pyromancy Flame. Yep. Which is kind of a worthless item because it scales with hollowing, but even with max hollowing, at least in the original version... Oh, hello there, doggy. It doesn't do much more damage than the regular flame with base, like Indin Faith, base fire scaling. And it requires you to be at half health, which you can't do if you want to invade a person, so overall it's just kind of a worthless item. I'm gonna let him break these, so one, I don't ruin my equipment's durability, and two, I can get a bigger space to fight in. Actually, this should be good enough. I can get around to his side pretty well. Once you get behind him, there's not really much you can do, especially with, unless he just rotates like that. Forgot that some enemies would do that. They would just rotate like a turret, which I think is a fairly common complaint. I don't mind it so much, just because it's better than enemies in the previous games, which tended to just like not be able to do anything once you get behind them because they can't turn quick enough. Even if it looks awkward, I'd rather have them have that to make them a bit more difficult. But let's see. Yeah, I can jump back to there, I think, or get knocked off by this guy. And I can also go up here, which I think is a dead end. Just has some items. Let's check that out. I don't think there were quite that many item drops up here previously, so that's interesting. Twinkling Titanite. Smooth and Silky Stone. Another Smooth and Silky Stone. A Human Effigy, and a Fragrant Branch of Yore. So, in the original version, I don't remember what was up here, but I don't believe it was anything too special, so that's a nice change they made. That's a lot of nice things they added there. Oh, yeah, I get these asshole statues, which, poison me. I think I have some curatives, don't I? Oh, that is not... Where the hell are they? There we go. I should probably slot them on my, quick bar here. Yeah, here we go. I have an empty space even. Just to be safe, since poison damages quite fast in this game. And I don't think there's anything over here. Good thing I was at full HP. Oh, that's a tricky game. Okay, so there was something over here, but it wasn't anything good. Oh, that was close. But yeah, let's head back up there. I think I do want to head back to the top. I think I might be able to make the jump back to the beginning of the area a bit easier from there. Oh no, I can just drop down right here. Yeah, this is the easiest. And yeah, there was not this cluster of 3 torches here in the original version. So they added a lot more for some reason. I can only assume it is that sort of like just to show like how much the hollows are like kind of like worshipping or whatever, because having 3 here as opposed to 1 isn't very helpful from a goodbye from a gameplay perspective. Who knows what they were thinking. Okay, there used to be... Oh, there's still a dog over there, it seems, but he's a bit further back. Previously, he was, like, directly on the bridge there, which made him a bit difficult to fight. Now that they've moved him back, he can actually, like, get into that area where there's actually, like, a good amount of room to fight. And all these guys are gonna come to life, aren't they? Wait, what? Oh, yeah, that was... I didn't even notice him there, but yeah, that's one other thing I've been spoiled on is invisible hollows that you can only see them by the shadow they cast in torchlight. And if you kill them, it only takes 1 hit and you get a smooth and silky stone. But yeah, I didn't even notice him there. Probably should have just taken credit for that, but whatever. Yeah, that's another interesting addition. Not terribly helpful from a gameplay perspective, but it is an interesting thing that they added. Like just sort of an Easter egg type of thing. Alright, what's in this chest? I don't quite remember. Black fire bombs, that's decent, I suppose. And yeah, this is an area with a bunch of poison statues. would just ignore them and go up there, but I want to light that torch. I want to drop down there, because that hollow hanging from there is interesting. Like, I'm not sure why they would put him there unless he serves some sort of use. It's just... He's doing pull-ups there, getting his exercise. And what? I believe I do have binoculars, yes. Let's slip those on for a second. I just realized I haven't used this bow at all. Should probably get around to upgrading it and Well, that was fucking close. Oh. Always pay attention to your surroundings, especially in an area like this. I nearly fell off there. I think I was saying I should get that bow upgraded and start actually using it, because it would come in handy in some instances. Since bows actually do pretty good damage in this game. Okay, let's break these statues, because they're just annoying. Right, there we go, that's done. Now, I wanted to... Did I actually equip the binoculars? No. That's right, I got knocked off, so let's equip those. But if I have them out, I can't really... I'm trying to figure out what that is. It looks like it's an item, but... with the light from the torch, it looked like there was some sort of, like, black, shadowy thing or something. I'm kind of tempted to jump over there. But I'm not sure if I could make it. First, I'm gonna drop back down over here and just... Okay, this isn't an enemy. I don't know why they have him hanging here like this. He's not an enemy, there's no item. Seems a bit of an odd decision. I guess it's just a bit of... I don't know, what's the word? Visual flair, I suppose? Visual detail. Not necessarily just added to make the level a bit more lively. Oh, this is probably a mistake, but yeah, I'm gonna jump over. Okay, nice. Okay, I think I see why it looks strange. I think that's a puddle of oil, and I was seeing the item glow reflected in it. And that's why it looked odd to me. And I'm pretty sure in the original version that there was not a puddle of oil here. And yep, nice to see you can still light it with any sort of fire damage, even just a torch rolling through it, which is pretty cool. Okay, that's a decent item. Could come in handy if I ever need some more souls. Let's just light these up, because why not? Aha! Okay, so that's why they put them here, to introduce you to this enemy a bit early. Otherwise, you wouldn't be introduced to them until you get to the gulch. That's an interesting choice. Didn't drop anything though, which is unfortunate. If I remember right, they have a decent chance of dropping large shards and a small chance of dropping chunks. Not that I don't have plenty of those, but they would always... it never hurts to have more. Okay, I think this is the only way I can continue on here. I'll rate this up, why not? I don't remember how to get up to that area over there that you drop down onto that area too. What if that actually made sense, what I just said? Huh, you're right, it's basically a left hand. That's really interesting, because I'm pretty sure that wasn't there before. Wonder what that's meant to indicate, because that's like obviously there on purpose. I don't think it's there for a gameplay reason, because they can't really shoot at you. Maybe if you're over there. Yeah, it's very interesting. Okay, I don't want to rest it there, because then I'd have to fight through all the enemies again. So let's go back to where I was previously. Oh, and I missed that item. Just a torch, but it's good to have regardless. Because I am running a tiny bit short on torch time. It should be good for the rest of this area though. Oh, that's right. Now I remember. I remember how to get to that area I was wondering about. I want to, yep, drop down here. That's right. If I remember right, I should be able to get the, what is it? The bandit's axe, I think, somewhere along here. So this is definitely something I want to do. Okay, I can drop down there, but I don't think I can get back up. So let's save that until I've explored here. What is this? Ooh, I'm pretty sure that there was not a chunk there before, so that's a interesting addition. Oh, I like messages like those. Just little irreverent things. They just sort of lighten the mood. Let's see. Okay, I think if I drop down there... Ooh, so I have a full tattered set now. It's actually... Oh, hello there. Let's actually equip that. Since I quite like this set. Okay, let's see how the brigand trousers look with that. They don't actually look half bad. But let's equip the tattered stuff. Where the hell is it? Did I not get tattered? Oh no, that's right, the heavy boots. I forgot they had a different name. Alright, there we go. Now I'm pretty much a full pyromancer. Should I equip the hood? Let's see how that ends up looking. Yeah, it actually looks pretty cool. Let's go. Let's do a Leventius cosplay for the moment. Okay, so this just leads to nothing here. I guess he ended up... I see, he thought that was something he could drop down onto, but nope. Oh, hello! I was wondering where the Hide Knight Iron Mask would be, since they moved it from the chest next to Tagre, and I think that's also near that hanging poison spitter statue there. But yeah, I was wondering where that Hide Knight Iron Mask was moved to, and it seems I now have my answer, assuming he drops it. Haha, and that's why I was seeing people with the Saruman. I figured it had to be moved someplace where it's easy to get to, and yep, I'm right. Where the hell is it? There we go. I did just get the tatted set, but okay, I'll wear as much of the set as I can because it's far and away one of my favorite sets. It looks so cool. Having durability issues here. I do want to continue using the twin blades, so I can't drop that. Let's see, I think I'll switch out... Let's switch out the Silver Serpent Ring for this. There we go. Then I should also be able to equip the gauntlets, I think. There you go, Fashion Souls. This armor set looks so good. That's one thing I missed from Bloodborne is actual armor-type armor sets. The closest thing would be the Canehurst set, but that's like the one set you have if you want like actual like metal armor. And that's kind of a shame. I hope that's something they rectify in DLC. Alright, let's fight this Hide Knight. Uh-oh. Let's heal up first. Okay, let's actually switch to the rapier so I can parry with still having my torch out. Oh, too early for that. Let's get away and heal up. Okay. Ooh, that has long range. Okay, I'm doing really poorly here. Oh my god. Okay, let's backstab. There we go. Oh, I'm doing so poorly against this guy. I think just because of the... like, the fact this is a fairly narrow pathway, it's gonna screw in with my positioning. Alright, parry, come on. Nope, too early. This guy is nasty. I should probably just go for dodges and attacks. But I do want to get one. Oh god. I'm playing so horribly right now. Come on, I can do it. Gonna run out of life gems at this point. Ooh, I was close. I almost died there. Alright, one more try and then I'm just gonna kill him. I just can't seem to get him. Whatever. Oh god. Don't die. Okay, another backstab. I just gotta get one more hit and then he's dead. That did not go as well as I thought it would. And yep, ooh, I not only get the Hide Knight Iron Mask, which looks really cool, but I also get the Hide Lance, which otherwise you couldn't get until New Game Plus, or if you used a bonfire aesthetic, so that's pretty cool. I might actually end up using that weapon because it's pretty good. And yeah, this actually goes pretty good with the aura stuff, but a bit too heavy. Maybe for later, maybe I'll level up my, what is it? Vitality, that's what governs equip load, I think. Yeah, I think that after I get up here, I'll... assuming that I haven't moved it, this should be where I get the... What is it? Hunter Axe, I think? No, that's a weapon in Bloodborne. Brigand's Axe, something like that. Probably would have fallen off there if I had walked off like that, so that was close. Okay, that's what I was thinking of. Bandit Great Axe, yeah. I think I was also confusing the Bandit Great Axe with the Bandit Axe, which I think I might actually already have. But yeah, that's it for... I think that's pretty much it for the area, other than the stuff that's a bit closer to the gulch. The entrance to the gulch, rather. Now I just gotta figure out how to get back to Progress Land. I could just drop down there, but let's see where this leads to. Okay, this leads back to this area, and so then I can, let's see, should be able to just drop down here, and yep, there we go. This episode's getting a tiny bit long, so I think I'll get to the second bonfire here, and then I'll end this episode. Because especially if I just leave the gulch to its own episode, that'll be like a 10-minute one because of how short the gulch is, so I should leave a bit of this area left to do. It seems they also removed the few exploding hollows they had. They used to have a couple in this area. God damn it. Hopefully I can get back up there without much effort. On the other hand, if I had missed this, I'd be probably missing some items, so I suppose it's good that I fell down here. You know what? Ending the episode now, that's a good point to end it off on. I'll finish up the gutter next episode as well as the Black Gulch, so thanks for watching. That was pretty good.